Hey everyone, Ali here. Welcome back to another one of my videos. A few weeks ago, I got the invite to Perplexity's Comet browser, which, if you're not sure what that is, it's Anthropic's agentic browser, powered by their Perplexity AI. You might be asking, what is an agentic browser? And I would say that's a great question. Although there has been a few AI-powered browsers such as Brave Leo, Arc Browser, and more, it's not a very commonly talked about tool unless you've embedded yourself in certain places off the internet. Perplexity Comet invites went out early July, and there has been a mixed reception. I've been testing the browser app for nearly 3 weeks now, and I have to agree that it definitely has its positives and some red flags as well. In this video, we're going to talk about the positives specifically. Firstly, this is a feature that I think is super powerful because within seconds, you could pull all the info on a company's website to give you the information and context you may be looking for. I'm using futuretools.io, which is a website owned by Matt Wolf, who's an inspirational figure in the AI space that I've been following for a while now. So you most likely have heard of him, but if you haven't, go sub now. I'll add a link to his channel in the description below. Your use case will be unique to you, so I'm going to use the information Perplexity has on Matt's website to look for gaps where I could implement AI or agentic solutions that could help him out. Once I've done that, I can then ask Perplexity to draft up a personalized email to send him. Something which we will mention later on in the video are the various app integrations you can have. For example, in this case, Gmail. If I had Gmail authenticated, Perplexity could have opened up my email for me and written this in there rather than on the side panel for me to copy and paste later on. But there's a good reason why I haven't authenticated my Gmail, and we'll go into that in another video. Either way, super powerful and a ton of time saved. Another great use for the browser is the ability to summarize the key takes from a video. You can see on the right panel that it has the video you're watching targeted and will respond based on that knowledge. It will provide you a comprehensive take on the video, which you can then extract into a database or another tool. On top of that, if you need to, you could always extract the full transcription of the video as well. How neat is that? As I touched on in my first point, Comet offers integrations with other applications such as Gmail, Google Calendar, Sheets, LinkedIn workflows, and so on. So it can actually perform tasks like scheduling a meeting and draft messages, find potential customers for your business, rather than suggesting them in the chat panel. That's one reason people see it as a work operating system for white-collar tasks and have started to adopt the phrase vibe browsing, which I'm honestly not sure how I feel about. Something that makes this browser better than just using Perplexity's AI tool, for example, is that it actually uses multiple language models to curate a response to your prompt. If you use my previous examples where I prompted in the right panel, it actually sourced multiple models like ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, for example, before it came back with a response, which helps with traceability when it's doing research for you. This improves the citations it pulls from and the credibility as well, so that's a huge win. Now, in my last case for what I like about this browser, it's not actually necessarily one cool thing like I've done in my previous examples, but actually a multitude of small things which are just simply awesome. We're talking about things like being able to use the voice mode or speech to text instead of typing to prompt, making it a more thoughtful engagement, taking a screenshot of something and asking the AI to analyze and identify what it is. For example, this sandwich. I can also get it to get me all the ingredients and step-by-step on how to make it. This is similar to how Google Lens works, but it's nice to be adopted within the browser itself. There's also the slash feature, which gives you a couple of templated prompts that you can use. And I specifically love the Teach Me Comet one, as it analyzes your historical behavior engagement with Perplexity and customizes a personal guide for you to get the most out of the browser. That level of detail is just something that not everybody even thinks about or even considers, and I just love that Anthropic have done this. And that's all, folks. That's my top 5 things I like about the Perplexity Comet AI browser. Hopefully I've given you some insights in how powerful AI-powered browsing can be and given you a glimpse into a potential future. My next video is going to be my top 5 things that I don't like about Perplexity Comet, and you'll want to stick around for that one. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more of them show up on your feed, please consider liking, subscribing, and commenting. I appreciate you, and as always, be kind to each other.